Okay, hi everybody, it is me. It's freaking awesome. There is no Gundam. I just took a look on Crunchyroll. I did not see a recap episode. So I don't know what's going on. So there is no episode, but I did mention on this was Friday? Was it Friday? No. Saturday. Okay. I was gonna do another video. This is more gonna be like a character video. Now, in case anyone's been living under a rock for the past couple of months, this Gundam series, Mobile Suit Gundam, which from Mercury, has really... It's blown up. It's blown up to ridiculous proportions. And really, the focal point that has happened here, excuse me, is when it concerns the ending of the first core, which we're on episode 12, onward into this season. And what we've noticed is this woman. How do I spell? I can say her name correctly. Prospera? Mercury. Now, if anyone's seen the prologue, her name in there is Elnora Samaya. I am not going to say what her connection is. Forget it. That's for another video. This is about her character as we see it now. And the video is going to be called Mobile Suit Gundam, which from Mercury. Character, Prospera character review. Dash, is she the best Char clone in Gundam? Question mark. Now, to really understand this, we really have to examine the other Char clones. We've seen a lot. There's a lot. I am not going over everyone. However, I will go over the ones that I'm pretty sure come close. And the only one I can really think that can come close, really close, like I mean really, really close, is our good friend Zex Marquis from Gundam Wing. He's the only one. I really think he's the only competition that Prospera has. Because his story, if anyone's seen Gundam Wing, is very similar. He's part of a family, he leaves, he's wearing a mask, he does the same thing as Char, throwing things on planet Earth, fighting for space noids, trying to destroy Earth. You know the story. Now, that being said, I still must say, and I know I'm going to get hate for saying this, I think Prospera is the best Char clone we've had in the last 10, 20 years. I think so. Her story, her motivations, what she has done in this show, why she's doing it, matches up perfectly with Char himself. It's almost scary. But here's the difference. She's not doing it. No. See, Char did it on his own. He did it all on his own. He joined the Zeon. He got up into ranks, and he got his revenge on the Zabi by himself as a mobile suit pilot. Piloting the Zaku, or as he's known as the Red Comet. Prospera isn't doing that. She's using her own goddamn daughter. Which, in hindsight, is even more sinister. More sinister. And you're like, holy shit. Now, my last video, I made some points about Mary and her stupidity. But really, when you boil down this show, the one character that comes to mind is Prospera. what she's doing, what she's saying, the the motivation she has, the using her daughter to fight in duels so she can get into the company and destroy it within. At least that's what it seems to be. I personally think what she's, and this is crazy because she's a woman. This is a woman. We have a woman Char character. But I know I've said this before in other videos. Not only have I seen that she's like Char, but she's like another male character from another mecha series. I know I'm giggling when I say this. She's a Char clone, but because of the detailed facts that we've been given regarding Gundam Ariel, and anyone who's not seen the Gundam series, I suggest you skip this video right now. Yeah. In fact, in the titles, I'm going to put spoilers because I'm going to talk about what the whole story was with Gundam Ariel. So it's going to be, what I said what it was, and in parentheses, before, best show, I'm going to say spoilers. I believe she's also mimicking Gendo Akari. Hey, this is based on what I'm saying. Based upon what we found out in episode, when was this? This was, I don't know, it was 16? Yeah, it was like 16, 15, around there, where, no, 14, I don't remember. 14. 14, she pretty much tells her fellow companion that Brienne girl, the one from Pell, what Ariel really is. It's her firstborn daughter! Yay! Now, this isn't as severe. Well, it is severe. Gendo Akari. It's crazy. How is it that these writers were able not only to make a Char clone, but someone do the exact same thing that Gendo Akari did? Now, least to say, I don't think she's exactly like Gendo Akari. It's just this one thing. She put whatever she did with her daughter who was dying into the Gundam. And it was a whole shitload of things that I don't even want to begin to talk about. But at least to say, in Neva, Gendo Akari put the soul of, this isn't a spoiler, come on, his wife in Unit 1. That's the whole gist on that. Now, with all these different things I'm mentioning, and, the number one thing to remember about her is she is a grand manipulator. She's manipulating her daughter. She's manipulating Miriam. She's manipulating the whole goddamn thing so she can get into the company and trash it. Or at least that's what it seems like. That's what it seems like. So it's weird though, because I don't think, aside from Zex Marquis from Gundam Wing, I don't see another character who was a Char clone in the entire history of Gundam that comes close. I really don't. I mean, Seed, no. Double O, eh. I mean, you really think about it, Zex Marquis for Gundam Wing, that was the closest we got of Char. It really was. He did everything that Char did. But now you have Prospera. And now Zex Marquis got some big tough competition here. Because what she's doing is almost identical to what Char did. Except she's using her own flesh and blood to do it. It's truly fascinating and otherworldly. Um, but bare bones here, I feel like I, I can't. People in the comment section, if you want to argue with me about this and tell me what besides, I, it's hard. It really is. I really think this is the one time in a Gundam series where I've been floored by a character who has emanated Char Aznable to this extent. But mind you, the writer of this show did Code Geass. Try to go figure that for a couple of seconds, and you're like, wow. But, you know, I look forward, I really do look forward to this character. I look forward to see where she goes in this arc and how, you know, we know what's happening with Solana and everything else. But how is she going to manipulate everybody else and how it's going to all come together in the finale. Now, is she the best Char clone in the history of Gundam? I think so. It's close. It's really close. Really close. But if I'm overstepping my bounds, people, clue me in. Clue me in. And I'm happy to respond to comments of people who want to argue with me and say, no, she's not. But really, I think she's the best homage to Char Aznable that we have seen in the last 10, 20 years. Because I think Gundam Wing, I think that's when it came out, in the 90s. So, that long ago. So, you're just surprised by this. You're flabbergasted when you hear something like me say something like this. But I believe that's my point here. She is the best homage we've had. And I look forward to how this goes. But you know, it's just, and I don't want to go too hard into this review, but as far as facts in this, I mean, facts speaks for themselves. Look what she's done so far. It's amazing. Her what she's trying to do. And sure, this isn't the Zeon, it's not Zabi, it's not Daikun, but still, you gotta figure it this way. Delling Rembrandt ordered those researchers to be killed. And among the casualties were friends of hers, her master, and her husband. It doesn't take a genius to figure this out. It's tremendous. But the fact that she's using, and we still don't know the whole bit about Solana too. Let's push that to the side. It's amazing. Like, she's a, damn. I don't even think Char would do something this sinister. I mean, he threw a freaking asteroid to Earth and all that stuff. Drop a colony, you know, all that stuff. But you see, like, to use your own daughter to get revenge. Damn. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about here. I look forward to seeing what Prospera does next. Comment section below. Thoughts on Prospera. Thoughts on where do you rank? Is she the best Char clone? I think so, but it's hard. I think she's the best Char clone we've had in the last 10, 15 years. That's what I think. Is she better than Zex Marquis? Not sure, because Zex obviously was a completely different character and did different things in his own way. But comment section below, let me know your thoughts on that. This is Bankai 922. Next Sunday, yes, we will get a continuation of the series, hopefully. This one's going to be a rough one. I believe Was this 8? Yeah, I think we got like 6, 7 episodes left. I'm not really sure. But it's Vodka 922. I'll see you guys later. And Prospera. Oh, man. Damn, she's savage. I'll see you guys later. Peace.